We're in Waterloo Station now. So we're gonna start our third walk through London today. We should be heading towards the east end of London today. So I'll try to go to the BT Tower as well in this video.
Down the left. Do not stand too close to the edge, and please take care.
We're in Waterloo Station still, getting the underground. I'm gonna go to the BT Tower first. I scratched that off my list. Then we'll head east towards the Tower of London and a little further as well, hopefully. Okay, so I decided to take a little detour. We're in Leicester Square at the moment. This is the Leicester Square. The tube station's just over there. But a new Japan center opened here. I think it opens today, or it opened just recently. So I'm gonna check that out. Maybe afterwards we'll check out Chinatown because it's right nearby as well. We got M&M World as well here. And I think over there is Piccadilly Circus. I've been here before, but I never realized how close it was to Leicester Square. There's the Japan Center, so we'll have a look inside, see what's in there. They got two hard rock cafes in London. One's here and one we walked past in the first walking video of London. That was by the old Park Lane. So not sure why we need two hard rock cafes, but I think there's even a hard rock cafe hotel somewhere in London too, but I'm not sure about that. But yeah, there you can see Piccadilly Circus. We'll have a closer look once the light turns green. So this is Piccadilly Circus, which is basically the London equivalent of Times Square in New York. Only a little less grand. We just got the advertising wall there, and that's about it. We got a little fountain. No, is it a fountain? I believe it's a fountain. Over here. Down that road over there is Oxford Street. Tube over here. I'll find a place later where it's not raining, where I'll show what I got from the Japan store. But we'll have a walk through Chinatown now. I hope the lens hasn't got too much water on it, but yeah, here's the entrance to Chinatown, or Soho, as the area is known in London. I believe I need to go through here to get to the BT Tower. And I can actually see it through the lanterns, the BT Tower. I'm not sure if I'll have time to record my segment there, because I'm meeting Andrew at St. Pancras, King's Cross again. But hopefully I'll be able to have a little closer look for this video anyway. I think I've been in Chinatown maybe once, like 4 or 5 years ago. It's quite nice. Just in case you're ever in Soho and you see massage parlors in a small alleyway. It might not just be massages you can get there. Yeah, I don't know if London officially has a red light district, but if it did, Soho is definitely it. There we go. We got the BT Tower there. We're definitely getting closer. Let's see if we can reach near the bottom. I found the Candy Crush offices. Yeah, I believe this is the company that makes Candy Crush, right? I don't know if it's a London-based company or if it's just like a regional office. Also, I don't know if you'll be able to see it on the top of the BT Tower, but happy St. Patrick's Day, which is the day I'm recording this on. Not sure if there will be a lot of special Irish decorations throughout London because of lockdown, but if I see any, I'll let you know. I also just realized I'm on Oxford Street now. One of the major shopping streets in London. It's usually it's usually like very busy here, but due to lockdown it's not very busy now. So yeah, that's Oxford Street. This looks like a fun shop. Should I go in? Maybe I'll go in, yeah. Yeah, I went in that store, but it was all really expensive. They had a lot of American candy though, and they had Lucky Charms, so I don't know if that's Irish enough for St. Patrick's Day. But yeah, it was a little too expensive, so I didn't buy anything. So the BT Tower, I mentioned in the last episode as well, I think, that it used to be on the official secrets list of buildings by the government, so it was meant to be secret, but I don't know how you could hide the, at that time, tallest structure or tallest building in the UK. It was built in 1965, and that was the tallest structure or building, I should say, in the UK, so can't really hide that. It's a narrow passage. But yeah, the reason it was on the secrets list was because it was meant to be part of a big network that would link Britain together in the case of nuclear war. That's why it was supposed to be a big secret. And that's why it's circular as well, because that's the best shape for resisting nuclear blasts. But I don't know if it would still be standing if a nuke hit, so I don't think it's that strong. So there it is. We've walked all the way to the BT Tower. I believe King's Cross isn't too far away, so I'll just walk there and meet up with Andrew. And it's also stopped raining. Very nice. Yeah, it's good that it stopped raining. I haven't recorded anything from my main videos yet, so luckily the sun will shine, hopefully. Apart from that video, I've been coming to London to record for the last two times, I mean. I've got like 2 other videos that I've got planned now, so I've got a few more locations to go through. So I decided to take the tube for that last station, just because I'm a little late. Now I'm stuck in the labyrinth that is the tunnels of King's Cross and St. Pancras underground station.
Might not be the same as it was, so feel free to ask us for help if you need it, but please keep your distance for everyone's safety.
So I went to King's Cross. I met up with Andrew. Now we're at the London Monument for the Great Fire of London, which happened in 1666, and I believe where did the fire originate? It is like Pudding Lane. It's around here somewhere. Well, it's nearby the street where oh, there it is. You probably can't see it on the camera, but it's that street there, just around the corner. That's Pudding Lane, where the Fire of London originated. Yeah, big monument. You can go up to the top, but it's like paid and not open. And I believe I've heard that when they built it, they built a big telescope in it. So from the bottom to the top, there's a big vertical, not virtual, a big vertical telescope pointed at the sky. to stargaze. I don't think it worked very well, but I believe, not sure if it's still there, but yeah, there should be a telescope built into the monument. So the monument is actually a kind of an observatory as well. It's not working anymore, by the way. So I told you earlier that I was gonna show you the stuff I got. I got some of this. I think I've had it before. It's like Japanese sweets, like candy. I never had the bubble milk tea flavor before.
Tea's fun, but like bubble milk tea sounds.
Is it?
Sorry, am I interrupting your video?
Yeah,
bubble
no,
milk tea sounds delicious. You better enjoy that.
And then I got some of the little chocolate panda things.
Very cute. Very tasty too.
Yeah. And then Lucia asked me to get these, which were quite expensive. They're
What
like
are they?
sticks covered in chocolate.
Oh, okay.
But they will make you happy.
Like off-brand Kit Kats, but actually on-brand Kit Kats because it's a real Japanese one.
And then I got banana. I got banana flavored animals. They also had coconut flavor and vegetable flavor available. So.
Do you think in Japan these are wacky because they say English names? And
Oh,
it's like
yeah.
when we see anime text and it's like, ooh, sheep.
Probably the most like interesting thing is a Pikachu drink.
Pikachu.
Yeah, but the interesting thing is that it's sparkling water, but cider flavored. So I would have guessed like if it's like sparkling water, it would just be apple, because cider tends to be alcoholic.
In America, cider's not alcoholic, so I'm assuming they sell these for the American market. Yeah, apparently alcoholic cider is hard cider there, so I guess it's just apple sparkling water.
Yeah.
But why Pikachu and apple? That's what I don't get.
I don't know.
You figure like some yellow electrical taste, like electric blue flavor. Blueberry is electrical for some reason. That makes no sense actually. But cider is not electric.
Yeah.
Does not get my sparks going.
But it does look cute, so I'll
Yeah, you can never drink that.
drink it.
If you drink
Yeah,
that, you
yeah, I
ruin
have to keep it.
You have to- They can make it taste whatever they want, and it's
Yeah.
gonna be just as good.
Yeah, so I wonder if it's actual apple flavor or if it actually tastes like cider. So
You have to buy another one to find out. 'Cause you can never drink that one.
I can't think that. But and we're going to the Tower of London. I think it's that way, right?
I think it's that way, but I don't know.
Is that way? I'm pretty sure.
It's somewhere.
I'm pretty sure it is that way.
You want to bet on it? I'll bet you 20p.
20p.
I
Yeah,
think it's that
I've
way.
got some 20p's in my pocket, so yeah,
Hey.
we'll bet 20p.
Let's do this. I got my 20p right. Oh, that's a 50. Oh.
Oh.
Do you want to up this to 50p? This is,
I do only have like 20p, so I can go 60. So you can give me 50, I'll give you 60. I'm that confident.
Oh, wow. You know,
So, yeah.
I'm excited for this win.
So I'm saying it's that way. Andrew's saying it's that way. So
It's gotta be. It's gotta be.
should we have a look at that map over there, or should we look at the
let's
phone?
look at the map. Like, cause on the map, Monument is to the east of Bank, and Monument is. Oh wait, maybe I'm wrong about that actually.
Ooh.
Oh, Tower Gateway might be to the east actually. Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Nah, it's gonna be this way. It's gonna be this way. Oh. That's London Bridge. Oh, that's London Bridge, not Tower Bridge. Yep,
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
50p is yours.
Thank you.
It's a nice 50p too.
Oh yeah, it's nice and shiny. Let's see which. It's 2019
Ooh.
mint year.
Last good year.
The last good year, yeah. Okay, we're at the Tower of London now. It's behind that building. You'll get a better view in a second. But from here you get a pretty good view of Tower Bridge, which is not London Bridge. That bridge over there is London Bridge.
That's the one that fell down. London Bridge is falling
Yeah.
down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down.
I wonder if it did actually fall down.
I've never heard about a
Yeah.
situation where it fell down. Maybe that was a rumor to like get people to use the tunnel. Like, can't go on London Bridge, it's
Yeah.
falling down.
Yeah, so yeah, it's not. It's like a 1970s tunnel. A 1970s bridge. It's not the original one.
If you think about it, bridges are tunnels going through the air. So
Oh,
you're
yeah, air
you're actually
tunnels.
correct when you say that.
And yeah, you have the Shard, and behind the dock is the HMS Belfast, which launched in 1936, I want to say, on St. Patrick's Day, which is today.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's today.
Oh,
Yeah.
happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
We need to get drunk or something.
Yeah, I don't think the pubs are open though.
You gotta go to a supermarket and just drink a fifth of vodka or something, you know?
Well, you gotta get a Guinness.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I'm not-
Gotta be Irish.
Yeah. I guess we'll walk to the tower now.
Walkie. It
Yeah,
says the
I-
Tower of London there. That's how you know we're in the right place.
Yeah. I've never had a Guinness, but I heard it's
It's awful.
yeah, I heard it's bad unless you're in Ireland.
Okay, I've tried Guinness in Ireland too, and I can say, also awful. Just as bad. Yeah,
But you don't like beer.
Yeah, I don't like But to be fair, yeah, it's like extreme beer. It's like, what if beer had a really dank taste? What if it tasted slightly more beery and slightly dirtier? What if it tasted like there was mud in your drink? That's Guinness. I'm just saying. Not a good drink. Many great things about Ireland. Their choice in beer, not one of them. In fact, most Irish people I don't think actually drink Guinness. It's like one of those tourist exports.
Yeah.
It's like Australians and Fosters. Or Belgians and what don't you eat in Belgium that everything you do.
We eat everything, I think. We eat fried food and no one else eats fried food.
I would say a fish and chip shop is kind of like a fry shop.
Yeah,
like I was
but-
thinking about it. and
But our meat selection is far greater.
you don't just have sausage and fish.
We fry tons of meat.
What else do you have in your... What don't we have in a fish and chip shop that I need to eat in a fry
We
shop?
got. I don't think there's an equivalent, but there's like spicy meat. There is.
Spicy.
There are little chicken drumsticks, we got fried burgers instead of like cooked.
Fried burgers?
Yeah, like a burger in a burger buns, but the patty's fried.
Oh, that sounds delicious, actually.
And then we put lots of sauces on there and lots of dried onion things, and it's called a Bicky burger, and it's my favorite.
It sounds very bad for you, but very delicious.
We also have special sauce. I don't know what's in it, but we have special sauce.
Oh yeah, I always
in
get
there.
special sauce whenever I see it in Europe. I'm like, yeah, I want that.
I don't know what it is, but it's
It's
special.
delicious, yeah. I think it's one of those things where it's just Bowsmart and dressing. Like it's got a similar taste to
something
Big
like
Mac
that,
sauce,
yeah.
right? Or am I crazy?
So yeah, we've walked to the tower, and there's a little trebuchet there. I heard you never been to the tower, like inside it.
Never been inside the tower. Never even seen that trebuchet. It's a weak trebuchet.
Yeah. They used to actually have in the Victorian times. It used to be a zoo, the Tower of London. I think they had animals here as well. They had lions here,
Jesus.
and I think there was a lion statue somewhere. But yeah, they even had a polar bear in here.
A polar bear,
Yeah.
man. Victorians knew how to party. we have given up the cool ways. Oh, do you see all the like skeleton arches in the towers? I look just
Oh yeah.
Or am I
Oh,
crazy?
there. Oh yeah.
Is
The
that a site
skeleton
maybe?
archers. Yeah.
They are arches. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera, but there's like. Yeah.
Just trust us, they're here.
Yeah.
This is what the internet's for. It's for show and tell minus the show. It
Yeah.
looks really cool. I wish you could see it, internet. Oh, I love these skeleton arches.
Yeah.
Oh,
One.
what's that? Is that Bigfoot? Holy Jesus.
Where? Oh, is he in the zoo? Yeah. This used to be filled with water as well. The moat.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But they have the Old London Mint there, and they have the jewels, the royal,
Yeah, that was going to be the one
Jewels.
fact I know is that the crown jewel, the
Yeah.
royal, damn it.
the crown jewel.
Crown
Yeah,
jewels,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Damn
And
it,
that-
my one fact I don't even know. Yeah, it's the crown jewels. It's the crown jewels.
And someone tried to steal it once, like back in the day, and then they fell and they squished the crown.
Did they die? I mean, I
I
guess
don't know, they got caught though. Here's some of the animals. What it used to look like. Oh yeah, also, a little note, we're still by the Tower of London. I saw Patty France in another video, like the first one. Now we found Patty Wales in London, street name. I wonder how many insults London's gonna give to the other countries. By the Tower of London, we got some ruins of the old postern gate of the tower, and then if we go up those stairs, we have some ruins of the old London Wall, dating back to the Roman times.
Touch the wall.
And we're
Romans built this, but now I'm touching it.
touching history.
Probably mess it up if I wanted to. That.
I don't know if the Roman one might be a little further down. I don't know when the Roman one starts and the medieval one begins. Because I believe in this place, the London Wall, you can see the Roman wall at the bottom. I think those are those red bricks. And then the medieval ones on top, but there are red bricks at the top as well, so I'm not sure where the Roman one starts and ends. It might be at that end over there. Is this like a cigarette?
It's a City of London gum and cigarette bin.
Oh,
Very fancy.
yeah.
Everything in the City of London's classy, even the gum and cigarette bin. I was just like, oh, that's nice.
Looks like a little face.
Yeah, it looks like one of those Among Us aliens.
Yeah. It's a better view of the wall. So yeah, I think the bottom. I think it's the bottom where those rows of nice red tiles are. I think that's Roman, and then the top is medieval, I believe, or maybe that black bit is Roman. That might be the Roman one. I don't know. Maybe we'll find out one day. Okay, Andrew, are you ready to be stabbed?
You know, honestly, you come to Wapping, if you don't get a stabbing, you've missed out on a cultural part of London.
Yeah. So we're in, what was the name? No, Shadwell.
Shadwell. Not Wapping. Oh, Wapping's nice actually, I think. Like, it's weird, they're right next to each other. Wapping's like right on the dot.
Yeah, that's where the pirates used to be executed.
Ah, so that's why it's nice. They killed all the pirates. Whereas here the pirates can still loot your booty on the street. Makes sense, makes sense.
So what was the Battle of Cable Street?
Well, you see, the people of the East End halted a march by fascists in what has gone down in history as the Battle of Cable Street. I know this all off by heart, of course. The Independent Labour Party, as you can see, were not a fan of fascism. As you can see, they were a fan of the hammer and sickle, but not fascists. The hammer and sickle fascists, not fascists. Actual fascists, yes fascists. This is actually a really cool mural though.
Yeah.
I don't know what the perspective's meant to be. Like, you look it up and it's like...
Yeah, I've never been to this part of London. I've never been east.
I can tell from the lack of stab wounds in
Yeah.
abdomen there. You know, East London's got local things.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to come alone today. So.
That's why you've never been there before.
Yeah.
In 20 years, the East will only be slightly worse than the rest. So, you know, there's something to look forward to.
What will be the new East?
Yeah, I wonder if that will just keep on happening. Like, the East will just become the centre, and then there'll be a new East of places like this, actually.
We're gonna walk to Tobacco Docks. There's a little church or castle over there.
There's a man waving a French flag there. I just feel like he's gone to the wrong rally, you know? Oh, no, it's Dutch actually. Oh wait, you
Is
don't
it
know
that?
from where it's hanging, right?
It's probably French. No, it is Dutch, I guess. Yeah.
It depends on...
Oh wait, no, it's a medal. So.
Oh, it could actually just...
So then it is French if it's a medal. But it says British Empire.
You know, the French give out British Empire medals because they need to attach their name to something interesting. The croissant medal is not selling so well. We must make it the British Empire, well respected.
Well, I guess they do use the same colors.
My job is just upsetting French people on the internet. Now I'm leaking into your channel to do the same thing.
Silly string.
See? It's a sign of a good time. Another good sign is when you see a bunch of NOS canisters.
Where's
That's how you know,
that?
safe place. That's I bet we'll find some in this park somewhere.
So this is Tobacco Docks. It used to be where tobacco was important, I want to say. Imported from America. And I think they wanted to make it into a shopping center in the 1980s, but then it failed. But then now they're starting again, I want to say.
It looks like a shopping centre on the inside, but it's worth. So
Yeah.
I can see it. That's right. So there's not even the downside.
These are some replicas of, they call them pirate ships, but they're not pirate ships. They're from after the pirate age.
This one's leaking.
Yeah. There's no water at the bottom, but this one's leaking.
Oh, what the scoop is.
Yeah, these were built in the 1980s, so they're a little rusted. I guess one reason you can tell they're not real is because of these doors.
Now all boats have doors like that.
And we stop harassing the pigeons. They've got some more. They're always so creepy, those moorhens. You see their feet. Oh, and it
just pooped as we said that. Proving they're suspicious.
What did you find, Andrew?
As you can see, there is an event over here, and if you urinate on the street or inhale nitrous oxide, they are illegal activities and you'll be refused entry.
Oh.
So I'm going to stop doing those two things, just in case I ever go to LWE. It's awful. Ooh, the steps.
Yeah. Ooh. There's probably a dock here. Yeah, we found a little way where we can see the Thames at Wapping Station, which is just there.
As this station has a short platform, please ensure you are travelling in the correct part of the train.
Jesus Christ.
Oof. Some aliens.
Oh, it's that way. Down.
Yeah, there is some water running. I hope it's not coming from above.
Oh, spooky.
Yeah, so this is Rotherhithe Station, and this tunnel goes under the Thames. It used to be the old Thames Tunnel, which used to be a pedestrian tunnel in the 1800s.
Wait, I love when this is true. You can see Canada Water Station, like you can see the other next
Oh,
station
yeah.
down from here. That's cool.
So this is a little segment where at the entrance of where the Thames Tunnel used to be, but now it's the Brunel Museum, which is this building here. It also has a rooftop garden, and we just noticed there are tons of little birds there. Maybe we can.
They're
see
very
them.
cute little birds.
It seems to have maybe overgrown a little bit during Corona times. Yeah, it's full of little birds. They're not flying now, but earlier they were stirring up.
I'll get a zoom shot in case it's too hard to see. They're so small I can't even see if they're there or not anymore.
Oh, I can see
there
them
they
moving.
are. Yeah, I can see them. There we go, yeah.
And we've reached the other side of the Thames. I think we were over there somewhere.
Yeah, wait.
I think it was
Wait,
over
that's
there.
the building, yeah. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's where we were earlier in that little crack. Oh, but you get a good view of the shard from here.
Really good. Nice. Short sundown. Now we watch the sunset together, Kobe.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, you get all the. I don't know if you can get it on the camera, but you got all the god rays coming out of the clouds. Very nice. Yeah. We're finishing off the video here at Surrey Quays and Greenland Dock. Ooh. Over there you have Financial District.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, very nice area here.
What's up, YouTube? Don't remember to like, favorite, and smash that subscribe button if you like this video, because otherwise Kobe can't make any more of them. You want him to do more things in his life, don't you? That's why, yeah, smash that button. I don't know which one. Smash them all. Why aren't they all smashed? Why aren't they right now, why do they exist? They're not smashed. Do it. Do it for Kobe. He deserves it.
I'd like to thank my patrons for their support, especially my $25 patrons, G. David and Parker Dye.